Hello everybody, good day to you. Welcome back. This is a Lexus Rx400H, and the H stands for hybrid. It's electron-assisted combustion engine powered vehicle. Starting the quiet engine. I don't even think it started. There we go. With 164,396 miles on the odometer. I understand that this engine has a leaking valve cover, either the front or the back, or maybe both. And it's making some kind of sound while running. In fact, I can hear the sound right now. Let's go find it. Hop in the hood. Because they said it only makes the sound on cold starts. And it is cold. And I started it. What is this? Here. Let's pull these covers back and see if we can see down here. Let's see. I was thinking it's got a belt making noise, but being a hybrid, there is no belt. I wonder if that's like the AC compressor or something. Let me shut down some accessories and we'll see if the noise stops. Let's see, climate control. Off. Uh-oh. That's a hybrid AC compressor, I think. Of course, the engine's shut down too. Well, we do have a better view. We can see there's no belts on that crank pulley down there. Now you can see. Yeah, no belts to squeak, so it's got to be, well, there's not much left except for there's an AC compressor and the timing system under the covers here. I wonder if like the belt tensioner or the timing belt idler pulleys or something like that is making the noise. Okay, let me turn on the climate control again and see if this sound comes back. Automatic. See, the engine came on, so I don't know. Here's what we'll do. We'll turn that back off and we'll give it some throttle, and that should. Okay, yeah. So the engine restarted. So something's going on with the engine running, because when the engine shuts down, the noise shuts down. And since we know it's not an accessory belt because it doesn't have those, that leads me to conclude that that noise is coming from underneath of the timing cover. Okay, new strategy. Climate control off, and we'll put this gas pedal depressor in, and that's going to hold the throttle, which will restart the engine. There we go, engine restarting itself. Automatic engine start. Now if you try to narrow down what the deal is. Yeah, it's got to be coming from under the cover. I am utilizing processive elimination to make that determination. Alright, let's get this in the shop and then back her on in. That way our business end of where we're working is kind of sticking out, and we'll have easier access for tools and carts and walking space and things of that nature. Alright guys, it's the next day. We're back on this Toyota Lexus hybrid. I'm going to restart the engine and we're going to see if we cannot hear that squeaking noise. I really would like to recreate said squeaking noise. Restarting the hybrid. Again, it sounds like a belt, but there is no belt. It's got to be one of the belt tensioners or something like that, or maybe the water pump is weeping and it's getting on the timing belt. I'm not really certain, but we know it's not outside of the cover. We know it's not climate control, and we know it changes pitch with engine speed. Yep. All right. Shutting that down, pulling the key. Let's go ahead and dig into this thing and see what we can find. I'm probably going to end up doing a timing belt job on this. I believe that's the course of action. So, well, let's get to it. Let's get all this stuff off of here. We'll start with the intake. We'll start with the covers, all this other good stuff, and then we'll get down into it. We'll pull the intake manifold off after we get the air box out of there. I already pulled the little caps out of this cover, so let's set this aside. We need to pull off this funnel thing right here, air box, and the filter element. That's all coming out. Okay, a couple 10 mils. Let's pull these guys out. That's all one big cover, not smaller covers. I thought that was 2 pieces. No worries. More plastic clips. Let's get these guys out of here.
Looks like I got 3 left. All right, that is 2 covers. All right, oh, another one. Hidden one. There it is. And another one. They're everywhere.
Well, I didn't get very far, did I? We got a baffle. Let's pull that guy out, and a hose clamp here for the intake tube. Another bolt over here. Come out of there, please. What are we? Oh, we're still stuck on stuff. Hang on. More to it than I thought. All right, yeah, I see what the deal is here. We've got another hose clamp back on the throttle body, and that is that thing's kind of in the way. Now check this out. It's a worm gear ratchet. I twist the handle, and it ratchets the racket mechanism. It ratchets the racket mechanism. There we go. You know what I meant. How about now? Is it gonna come out now? Probably. Come here. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That's gonna be fun to put back later. What else are we stuck on? Oh, another hose. There's a breather hose down below it. Let's pull that guy out real quick. Come out. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. There's a little clamp on that other hose down there. Let me just depress that guy, and maybe this intake tube will come out. Come on, hybrid air intake device system business, whatever. Come out. There we go. Okay, let's get this air box thing out of here next. One plastic clip. There. And we'll disconnect the mass airflow next. Pop that guy out. Good to go. And one more. We got one more down here. These are double clipped clips. You have to release it from 2 sides. That's fun. There we go. One more 10 mil bolt right down here. I'm sure there's another one somewhere. Yep. It's over here on the left. Let's get that guy out next. We need some extension, some wobbly extension. Okay, look, an engine. I found it. All right, well, after looking at all the space I've got here to work with, I think I'm gonna have to pull this wiper cowl and these wiper arms off just to get access to the back side of this. So let's go ahead and get these wiper arms removed. Either they're gonna come off easily, or I gotta use like a puller. All right, that's easy. Same protocol over here on the driver's side. We'll bust that nut loose. Get a hold of the arm and just kind of give it a wiggle. That one's not coming out. Okay. No worries. Okay, I've got a wiper arm puller here. I don't know if this is gonna fit in here or not. That's a negative. That's not gonna fit. Okay. Well, plan D. I'm gonna put the bolt back on. And then we're gonna pry bar, screwdriver this wiper arm up. And I'm gonna tap that stud with a little hammer right here. There we go. Okay, it's loose. Wiper arm removed. All right, let's get this wiper cowl detached and pulled away real quick. I think it just kind of clips on. What are we doing here? Yeah, there's a clip right there. All right, there's one. Probably another over here. Where are you, clips? There it is. Can't see it, but I can feel it. Please come out. Come on. Come out, dude. What is this? Seriously? Not releasing. There. It's harder than it had to be. Okay. So the cowl cover is removed. Now we have to unbolt the wiper transmission, pull this thing out, and then we can unbolt the actual metal wiper cowl and get that thing removed. So we got 1, 2, and then I think 4 more for 4 total. Pull that one, and then to the left, 5 total for the transmission. Unit's free. Let's disconnect the connector. And pull this guy out next. There we go. Okay, we've got a few more 10 mils that hold the rest of this assembly in. Let's get these guys pulled. Then we can pull the wire through it and remove this unit. I think it's just 4 of them. Is that it? No, there's more. There's 1, 5. And that means there should be one right over here too. And there is. Right, Shaw. This guy should be free. You gonna come out? What are we doing? Nope. Oh, I see. I'm silly. Look. 2 of the strut bolts are also holding down this wiper cowl. Pull these out next. Not with that. There's 2. 2 more on the other side over yonder. There, now it's free. Mostly. Let's get these nuts out of here. We'll run our wire harness through its little hole here and get that out of the way. Come here. There we go. And our whole wiper cowl assembly is now free. Didn't get much more space. We got some. Okay, so in order to get this intake manifold out, aside from disconnecting all the plumbing that's attached and the bolts here, you're gonna find that there are brackets that secure this manifold so it can't vibrate around. See that one right there, that little bolt sticking out of it? I need to get that bracket disconnected, and then there's another one back behind it. I need to give this thing the, well, I need to reach around. Yeah, right about here I can feel the bolt. It's back over here. I need to get both of those things disconnected, and then I'll work on the easier bolts. There, that one's easy to reach. I'll just get that one with my a little wobbly impact here. Easy as a. There's that one bolt. And then the other one, I've got to reach back around. Actually, you know what? I think I need to pull the throttle body off of this. Last time I did one of these, I recall removing that throttle body made things a little easier. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. Yeah. Hang on, let me back up here. I'm gonna pull this throttle body off first. And then I'll take the mount for the throttle body off next. And then I think I can reach around and get all that other bracket. The last time I did one of these, I believe that's exactly what I did. But I learned it the hard way, because I fought with it. Come here. Become disconnected. Oh, two more that I did not realize were there. Ooh, that was not cool. Could have flung that one. Gone forever. Okay, throttle body. That's good. Let's just kind of tuck this off to the side for now. It's got coolant lines running into it, and I don't really want to disconnect those. Because what I need to do is just get this little intake horn disconnected. That's the prize. So we've got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts on that one. Oh, by the way, while all this is apart, I'm going to be putting spark plugs in it, and I'm going to replace the 3 coils that are on the back side since they're so labor intensive to reach. That one. And I'm grouping all of my old fasteners together so that they don't get lost in the mix. Let's get that bottom one. This is the hard one to reach. And it was really tight. Okay, come here. There it is. All right, that's 3 out of 5. Oh, and click. Come off. There we go. A little bit more space. Not much, but there's some. Okay, so the fastener in question on that bracket is right. It's right here. And I'm gonna reach at it with a flex head 12 mil wrench and get this guy loose. That's the plan anyway. You can't see it. I can barely even feel it. Yeah, there's this other bracket's kind of in the way here. How tight is this? Not bad, okay. Yeah. There is another one over there, and I have found that it's missing its bolt, so someone didn't put that one back. It happens. And you can see why. These are not fun. No space. Remove engine. Okay, that's loose. I'm gonna get the shorter ratchet wrench now. I think with this little stubby guy, I can just do this one-handed. I think. Yeah. See this right here, this is exactly why I had to remove that intake horn. Just so I can manipulate this one fastener. So we needed to pull out like, what was it, 4, 5, 6, 11 bolts. 11 bolts just to get one out. 12 if you count that one, yeah. There we go, now we're moving. I'm in my groove. As soon as this guy's out, we'll move forward again and get out of this dungeon of an engine compartment, and we'll pull the front bolts out of this manifold and get this thing detached. There it goes, dropped it. No worries, I heard it hit the ground. We're good. Okay, let's remove this emission solenoid pack right here. There's a 10 mil bolt, 10 mil bolt, and a few hoses, and a connector. Let's get these guys out. There we go. Oh, I see that one. That did not hit the ground. That's on the skid plate. There, got it. And we'll just bring this thing. Oh, do I want to remove it or just set it aside? I think I'll remove it. It's kind of in the way. Come here, there we go. Okay, we've got a pair of 14 millimeter nuts, and then the rest of these are hex drive. So we'll need to switch tools in a second. That's both of the nuts. Yeah, let's try out the an 8 mil, see if that's the one. Yipper. Okay, I think that's all of the fasteners for the intake, the upper intake. Survey says, yeah. Let's pull this guy out of here. You gonna come out? Nope. I don't have the space. Do I need to pull the studs? Yeah, I do. There's 2 studs here and here, and those are hanging me up. Nice. It's taking too long. That's 1 stud. Stud number 2. Now, this guy's coming out. Except it's connected with a PCV hose. I remember you. There we go. Okay, let's get some towels down inside of these intake ports. We don't want any debris getting in there. It's perfect. One more. There. All right, so I'd kind of like to do the harder part first, which is going to be this valve cover gasket on the back side of the engine. So let's keep going with where we are and move on with disassembly. We're going to get all these harnesses and connectors and whatnot out of the way, and then I'm going to go through and unbolt this valve cover, and then we can reseal this guy. Let's see if I can't get these little clip things off of here. Come on. Yeah, maybe it's me today. I'm having like a hard day. I mean, it's Monday. It might just be me. I don't know. Could be this Lexus. I also don't know. What I do know is I want to get all this stuff removed, and I can't because the clips won't unclip. These are the injector connectors right here. There's one. It just requires me to press so hard it hurts my fingers. That's what's going on here. There we go. Sling those aside. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 ignition coils. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the bolts out of those guys, and then we'll pull them up and out and get those disconnected as well. Back to the wobbly 10s again. Okay, that's 3 of those guys. Let's go ahead and pull the coils out and get them disconnected. Come off. Oh, you. Release clip is not releasing. Okay. Pry bar. Mini pry bar. Let's get underneath of that little clip tab. There we go. Released. The goal here is to not break that. Those are very, very easy to break. I'm surprised they're not already broken. There's that last one there. There we go. Okay, that's 3 coils. Now you see this wiring harness is in the way. It's got 3 little clamps that hold that down to the valve cover. We're gonna pull those off next. There's not gonna be much space to maneuver this valve cover out of here. It's gonna be a super tight squeeze. I want to get these off the studs. Come on. Okay. All right, so the harness is free. Now I can squeeze down behind it and get the perimeter bolts for the valve cover. There should be, I think, 1, 2, I think there's 4 of them down there. I can feel one here, 2, 3, and the 4th one. Yeah, it's in the corner somewhere. 4th one's right there, yeah. We need an extension just to get around these goofy angles that I'm working with here. Okay, there's one. Second one is behind this this bracket right here. Slippage. Okay, that's number 2. Third one. Oh, I don't know. I got sidetracked by this connector I need to pull off. Because the third one's under this connector. There we go. There, now we can move around a little bit better. Look at that. Here's our third one. Right there. And number 4, way back here. Snip. Nope. Nope. Almost, yep. Okay, there's bolt number 4. Now, let's get the easier ones. Should just be one on the side right here. Ooh, one on the corner. And then the 3 up in the front. These are easy. All right, I think that's all of them. That one doesn't want to come out. Release. Did I miss one? No, that's all of them. All right, screwdriver. Let's pry this thing loose. This is the part where this giant wiring harness turns into a slight problem. Because it's in the way over here and we need to move this valve cover that way a little bit to clear the timing cover. Come out. There she is. Wow. Thing's pretty clean inside. Let's pull this this gasket out. We don't need this anymore. Okay, let's head over to the bench. I do have a new valve cover gasket set right here. Let's go ahead and drive out these spark plug tube seals, and then we'll set up the perimeter gasket, and then we'll get that back side buttoned up. Now these plug tube seals right here, they've got these little tabs that prevent you from driving them out. Some guys cut them off. I think they can be bent. I've never tried to bend them out and then bend them back. I usually just cut the things off. And, well, I guess bending works. I like cutting them off. I think it's cleaner that way. The last time I did this, someone told me to bend them, so I'm going to try to just bend them out and see how that works out. Yeah, I don't like this. next time I'm gonna cut them off again. I still might. There. Yeah, I missed half of that one down there. There we go. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drive these guys out with a chisel, and then we can drive the new ones back in. So far, so good. Oh, that one's not in enough. Yeah. Run that one down a little bit farther. Notice how one wasn't right, so that meant that none of them were right. They all had to get additional impacts. Several. There we go. New spark plug tubes. Seals. Installed. Looking good. Looking good. Let's fit the gasket next. All right, valve cover is ready to go back in. I need to maneuver this thing down in there, and the catch is I can't scrape the gasket on anything, otherwise it is in danger of coming out of that groove that it rides in which case it won't seal because it won't be in its position, and then I'll have to do this all over again, and that would be very, very bad. That's what creates the angry ray. We don't want that. There are a couple dabs of sealant that need to go on the cylinder head where there's two pieces of metal that bolt together or butt up together, and I've already installed said sealant, so we're just going to go ahead and get this cover down inside of its home as quickly. Gravity. Well, we're not going back for that flashlight. I'll get that one later. We're going to do this as quickly as possible because I don't want that sealant to dry up. Oh, my gasket already came off. I'm looking down under it and I saw it, but I reached in and put it back. Hopefully this won't be a problem. Yep, it's coming off again. Stay. Come on, I don't want to do this the hard way. Come on, seriously, it's the end of the day. Nope. Fail. It came right off. Oh. Okay, I'm resituated. We're going back in round 2. Let's try this again. And it fell out again. Yeah, the thing's just falling right out of there. So this thing's kind of in position. I can't see the back side of it though. It makes me really nervous because I think it fell out. Yeah, it totally fell out in the back. I know it did. If it fell out up here in the front, I know it fell out in the back. Oh, what do I do? Get in there to fix that. Oh, this is not working. This is not working at all. I need to figure something else out here quickly. The silicone on the head is gonna dry up. Okay, round 3. Let's try this one more time here. Pull this harness up. Stay there, light. I feel like this is an impending disaster, you guys. I'm not feeling good right now. This seems to be turning into an exercise in futility. Third time's a charm, right? This is the charm. We just very carefully put that down in there. Make sure it stays. Then all I gotta do is pick the harness up, right? And do it again. This very carefully is not working. on, you. This would be about 97% easier if this harness could be disconnected and moved off to the side. But it can't. Well, I mean, it can, but it vastly complicates the procedure. Or I should say, exponentially complicates the procedure. I know you guys can't see, my noggin's in the way, but we're doing the Hail Mary move here. We're really close. I think I got it. I think it's in position here. Let me peel this up a little bit, and then I'll look down inside, and we'll just take a look at that gasket, make sure it's it didn't fall off. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Here, what I'll do, I'm gonna put a couple bolts in it just so it maintains its alignment, and then we'll lift it up and take a look from the back side. There we go. Okay, let's get this thing up in the air and take a look at the back side of that gasket. Moving back up, green subscribe button. That's your cue to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. All right, that's good. Let's see what we can see, if we can see what we can't. Oh, it fell out. Look at that. Thing fell right out of there. Yeah, and well, it didn't fall out on that side. I wonder if I can squeeze in there and put it back. I think I can. Here, you guys wait right here, okay? Like I said, we're having a Hail Mary kind of moment. So let's get to it, I guess. Put that thing in there. It's either gonna work or I'm wasting time again. Hoping it's gonna work. Oh, come on. Why would you do this? And something beeped, I don't know what it was. Hey, get back in there. All right, well, that was kind of ridiculous, but I think I got it somewhere, or I got it. Yeah, we can see right there, it's nice and even where it's supposed to be. Following along all the way down the seam, same situation. And over here on this side, it's in its groove. We know it's still in the groove in the front. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the bolts in. We're gonna let this down, and we're gonna go ahead and tighten this thing down. I think that's it. It better be it. It feels like it. It is it. I know that that's it. All right, back up top again. I want to go ahead and start getting these bolts started. And I'm looking at the gasket again from the top side here, and everything is in position. So by some miracle, that thing lined up and fell into its home. I honestly thought when I saw it was out again on the back side, I was gonna have to remove it again, and that made me unhappy. Okay, let's run some of these down. Start with this middle one right here in the back. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing here. I'm really sorry. Very nice. Woohoo! Oh, I missed one bolt missing. There, went right there. Getting a case of the 5 o'clock. There we go. Stop it, throttle body. Should have just removed it next time. Check my rear bolts, make sure those are tight. Insanity! I keep doing the same thing and it doesn't stop doing what I don't want it to do. It's like my kids. There we go. Woohoo! All right, that's one valve cover done. The next one, that's going to be the easy one that's right up here in front of us, and of course I got to go ahead and pull off the timing cover and get that timing belt and water pump done. But I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow because, like I said, I'm getting the case for the 5 o'clocks. The sun is long, the day is growing short. I had a long day. I'm about done with this thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out right now. There will be a part 2 in this video, obviously, because I'm only about 33% of the way done with this job. So that being said, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, thank you for watching, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of Toyota Lexus Hybrid.